Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another great reading for you guys, and I hope you guys are all well. And the Sagittarius new moon is coming. Yes, and happy birthday to all the Sagittarius out there, right? And so the Sagittarius new moon, I'll do a video on that, and that is, it's really going to be about, the theme will be definitely ninth house, Sagittarius, Jupiter energy. It's going to be about kind of taking chances, and could be about learning. Maybe you are in the season of learning or traveling, and it may be like kind of affecting you in a way where kind of like your values or your beliefs, your philosophy on life, maybe that is kind of changing. And it can also be about studying spirituality, right? Because the ninth house, Sagittarius, the ninth house is about spirituality, higher realms, and things like that. And Sagittarius is also known as the teacher, one of them, definitely, within the zodiac. So I'll talk about that. It's really going to be affecting you guys basically in whatever house it is for you. So for me, Sagittarius is in my first house. And for all Sagittarius, we can say definitely. But we also usually do it more so on your rising sign. So yeah, usually use your rising sign and then you count up to Sagittarius, right? Yeah, but it can be for both. It can be for sun sign and rising. Let's get into this and we'll talk about that in that video. Yeah, right? You think? Yeah. Let's see what we got. And of course, we always start with oracles. We do. And we start with the Three of Spades, and that is reversed. That is the hats. And there's not very, these don't read in the reverse. No, they do not. But it is a message, right? It is, nonetheless. The Nine of Spades here. And we have the Five of Spades reversed. The Five of Spades is the Five of Swords. In this deck, it means betrayal. It's in the reverse. So it can be stop betraying, right? It could be there was a betrayal in the past. And sometimes in the reverse, that means like being true to yourself. It can be, or like no longer betraying, like really being true. Like, oh, I'm going to be honest and true, like that. Yeah, and where's my calcite at? What happened to that? And let's put this here. Let's see what these cards have to say for you guys, Sagittarius. And this is going to be for anybody with a lot, anybody really, with a lot of Sagittarius in their chart. It can be also, it can be, thank you, it can be for anybody really who resonates with it, because these are readings for the collective. That's just how it works, right? Yeah. So let's have a look at the Three of Swords. These are all swords. Something is going on here, right? Something's going on. And let's see the Three of Swords. Let's see what it has to say. Can talk about good luck, the new moon in Sagittarius. It sure can, all right? When we want to talk about good things, right? Coming, right? Let's see what it says about the Three of Swords. All right. Okay, so this is about rejection. Wow. It's in the reverse, and we have betrayal in the reverse. Somebody could have betrayed you and rejected you. How dare they, right? Maybe you did that, Sagittarius, right? The one, okay, so wow, and the Five of Spades is here. Let's first look at the Nine of Spades, which is the Nine of Swords. They're all swords. And this is anxiety. So we have rejection reversed, anxiety and betrayal reversed. Yeah, so you either rejected somebody and betrayed them, or they did it to you, Sagittarius, right? And, hey, we can, we're not all perfect. Sometimes we betray people when we're young, or, right, or, we learn as we grow, right? That's how life is, for sure, for everybody, right? It just, the only difference is it takes longer for some, right? And, I have to raise my hand on that one. So let's see what we got, you guys. Let's use these cards today. And we have the tea leaf cards, the Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Wow. All right. And this can be, let's see what else we have, though. Let's have a look at these. And we have the Ear, good news. You're getting good news, and you are bringing a journey, either physical or mental, the Carriage. Beware of self-delusion. With this Nine of Swords and anxiety, somebody's afraid they're kidding themselves here. Like, oh, Sagittarius is maybe not going to take me back, or maybe not believe me with the good news card. Because this Nine of Swords tells a lot next to like a past rejection or a past betrayal. Yeah, when we see beware of self-delusion. Somebody's afraid here they're going to be maybe rejected. Maybe. And let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. And we have meditation. Yes, and I want to do some of that today. I do. And so are you plagued with negative mind chatter and pessimistic thoughts? See, meditation helps you get rid of that, but you must do it daily or very close. And the affirmation is here: I take time to meditate. When I filter out negative thinking, I attain inner peace. Yeah, so when you're meditating, there's no room for anything negative. And if you have any thoughts at all, they are all very positive. Right? With a guided meditation, we often have positive thoughts, right? And affirmations. And let's see, we have the new cycle. Look at that, the name of this crystal. So the meditation crystal is how light. And I really love that, because for me it means like how to bring the light into your life, and you can do that with meditation. Yes. And so, yeah, and it's all supposed to be like that for us to be able to kind of figure it out, right, with this wordsmithing, basically. We have the crazy lace agate. And so this is a new cycle. And this is, I am ready for a new cycle to begin. You want a new cycle, Sagittarius, or somebody wants one with you. I feel like there was probably some betrayal here, and there's anxiety, and somebody's afraid that they're kidding themselves. Like, well, I'm not going to be able to get back with Sag, or I won't be able to have Sagittarius. Maybe it's not a returning, but something happened here, either to the person who is approaching you. Maybe they were rejected by somebody else, and maybe they're in this negative kind of thinking where, hey, why would I be able to have Sagittarius? I've been rejected before, kind of like that. Or maybe I was rejecting other people, and, you know, it's like whatever you've done in the past where you can be afraid that someone will do it to you, of course. So let's see what we have here for you guys, Sagittarius. If you'd like your own psychic reading, they're accurate. Yes, they are. For sure they are. And I'm a Silva grad, and I am recording them for you guys now, because I know a few people asked me, can I get the recording? And yeah, so now you get the recording, and that is included. And yeah, because we do them over a video call or a phone call, but I will record it for you so you can listen to it. I'll send you the video, and so you can listen to it yourself. All right, later, because we do forget. You're right, forget the details of what I've said, and I get that. So yeah, so I just wanted to alert people of that. I'm a Silva grad. They're accurate, and they're very personal, empowering, and they are fun. It is definitely an experience. So let's see what else we have. If you want a past life reading, certified, those are so powerful. Send me an email, and you can get an astrology reading if you want to. Those are super powerful too, because that is the roadmap to your life, your fate, your destiny. Yeah, it is. So we start with the Nine of Wands, and this is your energy or the other person. Let's see what we have. We have the Two of Wands. There's movement here. There's inspiration. There can be passion. And the twos are about choices, right? Yeah. And right, like little kids, I want both, right? Here, which one do you want? I want both, right? And, but here, this is somebody choosing one person. And the Wounded Warriors over here, this is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Swords is here. It's anxiety, even though they have those flowers there, right? Can you imagine that? It's like, what? Why do you have flowers there? So the Nine of Wands, though, is the Wounded Warrior, and he's either been beat up so far, or maybe he beat some people up, and I don't mean physically. Maybe he's done something himself, and that's why he's had such a kind of a stressful or a challenging past. So he's got the bandage on, but he's resilient, and that is exactly the most important quality you can learn to have in this life is resilience, right? Yeah, because can you imagine people who have to be resilient in war-torn countries and, you know, yeah, things like that, right? Or, you know, something happened really, really just, yeah, we use the war torn. So they have to learn to be resilient, don't they? Yeah, they do. And that is the best. Seven of Swords. Let's see what else we have. Let me place these cards down. We have the moon here right away. The moon's about confusion and doubts and illusion. And that's why we have beware of self-delusion. Someone feels like they are deluding themselves. Yes. Yes, they do. That's where they are. Let's see. No, they're not, I don't believe, but they feel like. Queen of Pentacles is here, and the Hermit. Maybe there's a Virgo. There could be a Cancer with the moon. We have the Seven of Wands. Wow. The Ace of Cups and the Empress. Look how beautiful. And, excuse me, in this reading, the Three of Swords is reversed. So this is heartbreak going away, or a third party ending. And with betrayal, anxiety, and rejection, yeah, one or the other or both, or right? There's a news cycle here, and there's a huge change, and you have news coming, Sagittarius. You do, right? They're showing the ear, or you're bringing news. It's, you guys know that. It's either way, right? And so let's see what we have. With this, this is your energy, the wounded warrior, or it's somebody else, it's their energy. It's about fighting for the future, resilience, right? And hey, even though it's been tough, I'm plugging along here. And so because somebody really wants a new cycle, that's what they want with you, Sagittarius. And it says right here, a journey either physical or mental. All right. And the Two of Wands is what you're seeking, or what they're seeking or hoping for. This is a choice, but remember, the wands are about movement and inspiration. They can be about passion. He's standing there holding the globe because he has chosen something. And he's looking out at the ocean here like, well, where am I going to go live? I have this globe in my hand. I got the world basically in my hand, and where am I going? And with whom? So this is what you're hoping for, or what they're hoping for. Yeah. The Seven of Swords was helping or hindering. Well, the Seven of Swords, he leaves. Only you guys can interpret this part. He's running away from something. And maybe this person is running away from something, or planning, or has planned something. The seven doesn't always have to be running, but it can be leaving something. And it's definitely about thoughts, and definitely assessing big time, like about my life, right? That's what he does over here. But the Seven of Swords, if it's helping you, it's because somebody has planned, or you've planned to go talk to this person and maybe plead your case, Sagittarius. That's the part I'm not sure about. I feel like they're going to plead their case. And so this Seven of Swords, though, can also be about what is hindering. And remember, he's known as the, I don't know if you guys know that, with his string here, it's interesting. But he's known as, he can be known as the lone wolf, but he can be known as the thief. And often with the Three of Swords reversed and anxiety and betrayal reversed, this person might have betrayed you, because he's like, he can be like the sneak or the liar sometimes. Seven of Swords, right? So that's what's hindering you, Sagittarius. No, I mean, it can be hindering you or the other person. This can be because they betrayed you. If it's helping, it's because they want a new cycle and they've left something. Because we have the new cycle. Yeah. For me, it looks like there was betrayal here, and that now this is hindering whoever betrayed somebody here with this Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, and these other cards. That person is worried. We have anxiety, which is worry, right? Anxiety is always about the future, right? Be present. You won't have to worry about the future, and you won't dwell on the past when you are present and enjoying your life and focusing, just being present, focusing on what you're doing, and just be mindful and present. Not that hard, really. But let's see, we have the moon over here. The moon's the external influences. This person is worried. That's them with the anxiety, right? You could be saying tough titty, right? Yeah, maybe. And let's get a card on that moon. The Two of Swords is with it. So, this is the external. This is kind of like, well, I'm going to have to just go with this. And even if there's fear, doubts, or confusion, I still want to go with this. Yeah, I still want this. And this is, This is kind of like, well, I'm going to have to deal with this. I'm going to have to deal with the fear or the doubts and things like that, because we start with this wounded warrior, and he knows he has to deal with challenges. That's why he's standing there like, I'm going to be resilient no matter what. Yeah, he put the bandage on and he said, just get over it, right, to himself. Get over yourself. Get over it. Deal with it. Be resilient. If you want, honestly, if you want Sagittarius, if you want a new cycle with Sagittarius, and you know, Sagittarius, with your birthday, you always have good luck. You are the planet of good luck, right? Jupiter is a planet of good luck. And the Hermit is showing up, and how you're seeing yourself. That could be them, Virgo. But this is about spiritual growth and really stepping aside and being the observer in your life and saying, well, I'm not going to do that anymore. And, well, I learned from that. And it's about really, this is about maturity mostly. Yeah, it is. And the Queen of Pentacles sits in the past. Here she is. Maybe that's a Virgo in the past. Maybe it's Taurus. Maybe it's Capricorn. Right? It could be. Maybe it's somebody nurturing. It's kind of a nurturing energy, but simply could be an earth sign. Let's see. It could be somebody with some money. The Queen of Pentacles is the practical, nurturing, but she is really about taking care of business, because it's based on the 2nd, the 6th, and the 10th houses. And they're all about, the 2nd is money and values. The 6th house is work and health. And then the 10th house is achievement and maturity. So that's, right? Yeah, it is. We have the Page of Cups, and this is in the past. And so in the past, this is trusting your intuition. That's what this is about. Somebody did that, and maybe they were immature as well. Sometimes when we see these pages in the reading, sometimes it can talk about immaturity. But it looks like somebody trusted, the fish is there, and right, trusting their intuition. And that could be definitely that. And somebody here is like, they're going on their intuition, either you or them. Yeah, because the moon is also about that, the moon. Yeah, this is, you know, Cancerian energy. Cancer, the 4th house, is about your intuition as well. The 3 of Swords reversed is showing up in the and that is in the future, right? Let's get a card. 8 of Pentacles with it. Look at that. A third party ends and there's devotion, or the heartache ends, or the heartbreak, or whatever it is. Major disappointment at the least ends, and now somebody's all in. The 8 of Pentacles is when you're all in, and here he is, all in. He's making gold bullion. He's making these pentacles. He's a goldsmith, and he said, "Why wouldn't I like this? Right? I'm making all this money, right?" But that's what it means. It really means making an effort, or loving what you do, or being all in and devotion. That's what's going on here. This person is all in, or you are. And the 7 of Wands, and they understand that their betrayal, most likely, or something, or rejection, maybe you rejected them after they betrayed you, or something like that. That could be going on. It doesn't always have to be just the other person, but whoever is wanting a new cycle here really gets it, that their like behavior or something was, they get it. They're like, well, I'm not doing that. There's a flip here. There's almost like a 180 here. Like, well, maybe I rejected you, but I don't want to do that now for sure. Yeah, it's very beautiful in this reading, really. This is the hidden. So the 7 of Wands showing up in the hidden energy, Sagittarius, means that that's this person, very overwhelmed, maybe resisting somebody else next to the 3 of Swords, so they can have a brand new beginning with you. Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is what you've learned, or what they've learned. They've learned, or you, that they've learned that the desire here is to have a new beginning. They've learned what real love is. And I feel like they learned through this either betrayal. Maybe you did betray them, but this is somebody who learns the hard way. I'm learning through the school of hard knocks. Yeah, and it knocked a few times. It's possible. I mean, in a dramatic way. That's what I mean. I don't mean this happened a few times. That may be true or not. Ace of Cups, 5 of Swords. Look at that. And this is what you've learned. This person most likely had you defeated. 5 of Swords. It's possible that you defeated them, and then they realized how much they love you. Ace of Cups. And the Empress shows up in the potential outcome. It's showing up with judgment. Judgment, beautiful with the Empress. The Five of Cups was at the bottom of the deck there when I pulled this here. Here's the Nine of Swords. This person's worried. We see it up here, anxiety. But judgment is about rebirth. It can also be with the Empress. You are the Empress here, Sagittarius, or this is your love, your big love with passion and desire. And yeah, and so judgment here is most likely about rebirth in this reading. It can be, maybe they would need forgiveness with this anxiety rejection. I mean, if there's rejection and betrayal, somebody probably does want forgiveness here, most likely, right? That's like saying, hey, I ordered tacos, but I don't want any salsa, or I don't want any pico de gallo, or something like that, right? And so, here's judgment too. It could be, there is a decision in this reading. We see the Two of Wands. This is definitely rebirth, next to the Ace of Cups. So, so beautiful, Sagittarius. For some Sagittarian out there. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. And in the description box below, if you want to book a psychic reading, I record them now for you and send you the recording. Yeah, no worries. Everybody used to always ask me, and yeah. Anyways, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell in order to receive all my notifications. Thank you.